Greetings, loyal followers of the First Order. My name is Corbin22, and welcome back to another 100-point squad build for Star Wars X-Wing miniatures. In this series, we take a look at 100-point squadron builds and discuss the competitive viability in the Star Wars X-Wing miniatures game. Tonight, we're going to be looking at another Imperial ship that I put together after I got a second TIE Advanced prototype, and I call this one the Advanced TIE Starfighters. And quite family, it consists of a TIE Advanced X1 and two TIE Advanced prototypes, namely piloted by Darth Vader, the Inquisitor, and Baron Valen Rudor. Now, really was no idea behind this. Well, actually, there is an idea behind it. The idea is, well, all of them can take, like with my other TIE Advanced family build that I had. This build focused on being able to do at least 3 actions. At least 2 of them can do 3 actions at once. But really, their primary goal is close range damage, like close range maximum damage. They all have upgrades that allow an additional maximum damage at close range. That said, they can hold their own at mid to long range as well. Now this is kind of like the second build, the Mark II, so to speak. I did have a Mark I before this, but I realized that there was a bit of an inefficiency with it, so I swapped it out, and hopefully it makes it all the more better. So let's look at the squadron itself as a whole. Let me just move this out of the way. Okay, so we've got 3 ships heavily uploaded to the max. Squad point comes to 100 points. It's a simple 3-ship build. I'll start with the squadron leader, and that is the Dark Lord of the Sith himself, Darth Vader. Coming in at a pilot skill of 9, he flies the Sienar Fleet Systems TIE Advanced X1 for the Galactic Empire. Standard stat line of a TIE Advanced: attack value of 2, agility value of 3, a hull value of 3, and a shield value of 2. His action bar consists of the Focus, Target Lock, Barrel Roll, and Evade actions. He costs 29 points to field. And his upgrade bar consists of the Elite Upgrade, a missile, as well as an unlisted tile and modification. His pilot ability reads, during your perform action step, you may perform 2 actions. So basically, it's built-in push the limit without the stress. Plain and simple. A very simple but very effective ship. We'll start with his title card. Just pretty much standard issue, which pretty much is a must for any TIE Advanced pilot. The TIE X1. Coming in at a squad point cost of 0, it is a TIE Advanced only title. It states your upgrade bar gains the system upgrade icon. If you equip a system upgrade, its squad point cost is reduced by 4 to a minimum of 0. So basically anything that's a sensor jammer and below is for free. The only one that would probably cost any points would be the Advanced Target Computer, which goes from 5 to 1. And for his modification, I've gone with a Twin Ion Engine Mark II. It's a TIE-only modification. It comes in at a squad point cost of 1. And it reads, you may treat all bank maneuvers as green maneuvers. So this effectively gives Vader 9 green maneuvers to work with in the event that he gets stressed. And he's probably going to be stressing himself out a lot with the upgrade type. Pardon me. His first upgrade for his EPT, we've gone with Push the Limit. Comes in at a squad point cost of 3, and it reads, once per round after you perform an action, you may perform 1 free action shown in your action bar, then receive a stress token. So, Vader inherently allows you to do 2 actions in the same turn. With Push, you can do up to 3, but the 3rd action will get you a stress. Plain and simple. That's kind of why I put the TIE Mark II on to begin with. It allows him to get rid of the stress easily while helping him stay on his opponent's tail. Now, for his missile, I've chosen Proton rockets, or Prockets as they're called. They come in at a squad point cost of 3. They have an attack range of 1 and an attack value of 2. It states, discard this card to perform this attack. You may roll additional attack dice equal to your agility value to a maximum of 3 dice. So basically, the more agility you have, the more powerful this thing is. So to attack, the TIE Advanced has an agility value of 3, which means it rolls 5 attack dice total, which basically means these are like Advanced Proton torpedoes for like interceptor class ships like the A-Wing, the TIE Advanced, the TIE Advanced prototype, so on and so forth, or any ship that can take a missile. So to get the most out of your Proton rockets, equip it to a ship with an agility value of 3 or higher. Now, for his system upgrade, I've chosen Advanced Targeting Computer. It will come in at a squad point cost of 1 thanks to the TIE X1 title. It's a TIE Advanced only system. And it reads, when attacking with your primary weapon, if you have a target lock on the defender, you may add 1 critical result to your roll. If you do, you cannot spend target locks during this attack. So you hold your target lock, it means you get a free critical result to your roll. So you get, if you're at range 1, that's 3 dice plus a 4th crit. So Increases your chance of dishing out some pretty decent damage even without your proton rockets once they're gone. Now let's move on to his wingmate, another Force user, and one of my favorite pilots, I should say, is the Inquisitor. Coming in at a pilot skill of 8, he flies the Sienar Fleet System's TIE Advanced Prototype for the Galactic Empire. He has the standard stat line of a TIE Advanced Prototype. He has an attack value of 2, agility value of 3, a hull value of 2, and a shield value of 2. His action bar consists of the Focus, Target Lock, Barrel Roll, and Boost actions. He costs 25 points to field. And his upgrade bar consists of an EPT, a missile, as well as an unlisted tile modification. His pilot ability reads, when attacking with your primary weapon at range 2 to 3, treat the range of the attack as range 1. So this there makes the Inquisitor a very dangerous foe to tangle with. No matter what range you're attacking from, your primary weapon shots will always be range 1. That basically means you'll always get that extra attack die, and it negates Autothrusters. So this guy is perfect for dishing out and dealing with, and added to the fact that he can take a boost and barrel roll, the Inquisitor is perfect for taking on interceptors like really sneaky dodgers like Tycho or Poe Dameron, because he negates the Autothrusters at range 3. Now, for his title, I've gone with the TIE V1. It comes in at a squad point cost of 1. It's a TIE Advanced Prototype only title, and it reads, after you acquire target lock, you may perform a free evade action. So, basically, the TIE V1 allows you to, you do your target lock, and it's like a built-in push the limit, basically. You get that free evade, which is great, because the TIE Advanced Prototype normally can't take an evade by itself. And bear in mind that it is an evade action, so, sure, but yeah, there's no consequence taking it, there's no stress or anything, so... Basically, it's basically treating your TIE Advanced Prototype like Darth Vader's ability, but it's restricted to target locks only. Now, for his modification, I've gone with Autothrusters. Comes in at a squad point cost of 2, and it reads, when defending, if you are beyond range 2 or outside the attacker's firing arc, you may change one of your blank results to an evade result. You can equip this card only if you have the boost action icon. So, only if you have the boost action icon inherently can you equip this card. And it allows you to change one of your blanks to an evade, which is great for arc dodging. For the Inquisitor's EPT, I've also given him push the limit, which gets him that extra action at the cost of a stress for squad point cost of 3. So basically means if you take a target lock, TIE V1 will trigger the free evade, and then you can focus, boost, or barrel roll with your third action to get the stress. And considering the TIE V1 can make all of its speed 1s or green maneuvers, it's really handy for trying to keep your opponents in your sight, especially since the Inquisitor treats all of his primary weapon shots at range 1. So really, there really is no consequence for push the limit to be put on the Inquisitor, because you can just do a soft one or a hard one, still stay on your opponent's tail, and your primary weapon shots will always do that 3 damage and negate the Autothrusters of your opponent. Like with Vader, his secondary weapon is Proton rockets. Discard the card perform this attack. You may roll attack dice equal to your agility value to a maximum of 3 dice. So that means these things have 5 attack total. They must be used at range 1. The Inquisitor's ability does not trigger with Proton rockets. It only applies to primary weapons. So with the Proton rockets, you are going to have to get in close, but the risk is worth the reward in my opinion. Now we go on to the third pilot, and this one I had a bit of trouble putting together, but this one I think hopefully will work out. We've got Valen Rudor. Coming in at a pilot skill of 6, he also flies the Sienar Fleet System's TIE Advanced Prototype for the Galactic Empire. Same stats as the Inquisitor, attack 2, agility 3, hull 2, shield 2. His action bar consists of the focus, target lock, barrel roll, and focus, target lock, barrel roll, and boost action. Sorry, he costs 22 points, and his upgrade bar consists of an EPT, a missile, and unlisted tile modification. His pilot ability reads, after defending, you may perform a free action. So Valen Rudor has the potential to do multiple actions, to do all of his actions in the same turn. Because he has a pilot skill of 6, I find that this, I once equipped Veteran Instinct Hunter to make him an 8, to make him equal the Inquisitor. I found that was actually quite disadvantageous of me, because, you know, I would attack, but then everyone would shoot me, and then all my actions would trigger after I defended. I figured that by keeping Valen Rudor at a pilot skill 6, or if you have adaptability, lowering it to a pilot skill 5, his ability is more useful that way, because you defend, get all your actions, and then you can dish out. Then you can counterattack and dish out all of your pent up rage for getting attacked all that time. So yeah, my advice is using Valen Rudor: keep his pilot skill the same, or lower it to 5 with adaptability. and that way you'll get the most out of his ability. Like with the Inquisitor, I've also given him TIE V1, which will get him the free evade. Autothrusters, turns range 2, beyond range 2 or outside the arc, turns one of his blanks to a hit, or an evade, sorry. For his elite pilot talent, I have chosen Crackshot. This was Veteran Instincts, but I swapped it out for something just as cheap and just as effective. When attacking your ship inside your firing arc, you may discard this card to cancel one of the defender's evade results. So this is good with Prockets, I find. And it's especially good with ships that have an agility value of 1. Because if they get that evade, you can cancel it, and they have no choice but to take the full 5 hits of your Proton rockets. So yeah, I figured that this is, and plus considering the Prockets are one shot anyway, Crackshot I think is pretty good for these kind of secondaries. And of course, like with the others, he has Proton rockets. Attack value 2, range 1. Discard the card from the attack. Roll additional attack dice equal to your agility value to a maximum of 3 dice. So, again, advanced proton torpedoes, but meant for really fast ships. So yeah, this is the advanced TIE Starfighter Squadron. I'll return a bit to show exactly how to pull this build off. Okay, we got the ships in position here. This time around, we're going to be using for our test dummies. We're going to be using Jake Farrell, Poe Dameron, and Elo Asti. Jake's got Shard and Refit, A-Wing Test Pilot, Autothrusters, Calculation, and Wired. Poe Dameron's got a standard outfit, Autothrusters, Push, and BB-8. And Elo Asti has my little standard load for him, which is Daredevil, Autothrusters, R2 Astromech, and I believe Weapons Guidance I put on him. I can't remember. So as you can see here, the Inquisitor has taken a... Oops, I actually forgot to put on another target lock. Bear with me a second here, guys. So, Inquisitor's taken a target lock onto Elo, and that got him a free evade. He then used his push the limit to get a focus. Vader did a focus target lock, and then he pushed for an evade. Valen Rudor has taken a target lock, which has resulted in an evade. And then, of course, Jake's taken a focus, Poe's taken a focus, and Elo did a Talon roll, which his ability treats as a white, and then he did Daredevil to turn him around and give him a chance to shoot. And, yeah, so we're going to start with the highest pilot skill, which is Vader. Vader's going to attack with his Proton rockets, so he's going to get 5 dice against Poe Dameron's 2 dice. Let's see what we got here. We've got hit, crit, focus, and evade. Blank. I will spend the target lock. That's a blank. I'll spend the focus for 4 hits. So target lock and focus are gone. Poe rolls his dice. Poe's ability changes this from a focus to an evade when he has a focus token, so he takes 2 hits to his shields. He is somewhat alright. Now, the Inquisitor is going to fire his Proton rockets onto Elo. Oops. Boom. What do we got here? We got hit 3 focuses and a blank. He'll spend the target lock on the blank. Gets him a focus. Spend his focus token for 5 solid hits. Boom. Elo's going to be limping after that. Elo shoots, or evades. So all of his shields are gone, and he's taken 2 hits to his hull. Wait, no. Yeah, 1 is canceled. Yeah, he's taken 1 hit to his hull. 3 of his shields all of his shields are gone. He's taken 1 hit to his hull. Now, Elo gets to shoot. Let's see, is he in arc? No, he's not in arc. Poe, actually no, sorry, Poe will get to shoot, I should say. Poe shoots at Vader, range 1, so it'll be 4 dice against Vader's 3. Let's see, well, since Poe doesn't really need to worry about getting shot at again, he'll spend his focus for 2 hits. Which means Vader has to deal with 3 hits total, 2 hits and a crit. Oh, that's not good. Vader will spend his evade, cancel that hit. All of his shields are gone. Now Jake is going to shoot at Valen Rudor. Jake is shooting at range 1 with a focus modifier. 2 hits. Valen Rudor. Okay, so spend the evade. He takes a shield, but Valen Rudor's ability kicks in. He will use his actions, free action to take a focus, allowing him to fire his prockets. Let's see how Jake handles some good old prockets. Okay, I'll spend the target lock. Look at that. 3 hits and 2 crits. That is just disgusting. Okay, I will use Crackshot to cancel that evade. So he is destroyed. Boom. He's gone. That's a one-shot there if I ever saw one. So yeah, this is how the Advanced TIE Starfighter Squadron works. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Any constructive criticism is greatly appreciated. If you like, you may use this build for any competitive or casual play, or you can tweak it or revamp it to your own specifications. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I really do appreciate your continued support. And remember, my loyal followers, the dark side will always be with you. Glory to the First Order.